Welcome to today's CT Style Express. I'm Rachel Lutzker. We hear news about inflation every day, and people are confused about what the markets are doing. We're here with Ben Fuchs, Certified Financial Planner of Fuchs Financial. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so it has been a very volatile time in the economy and the markets. And what does that do with retirement planning? I feel like sometimes people may panic.
Oh man, yeah, panic. So if you're about to retire and the market's just gone down by 10, 20, 25, 30%, depending on where your money is allocated, I mean, you might be panicking a little bit, but the goal is to really take a step back and evaluate where you are. But part of our goal is to prepare our clients for this. So, you know, all of our clients that have been working with us for just a little while, we've been able to set up their retirement so that we have money in three distinct buckets, right? We have an income bucket, which is one of the most important when you're retired, generating that income consistently in retirement, even when the market drops by 20%. We have a growth bucket because we know things aren't going to stay the same and we need to have more money down the road. And then we have a safety net for when things really get bad. So that's important.
So when it comes to inflation, we've seen the highest in decades. Does this kind of upend what people have had in retirement?
It's tough. I mean, there's a reality, right? If you had, you know, $100,000 in the bank or $1 million in the bank in 2021, you have less buying power than you do today, right? That 0.5 or 1% or maybe even 2% interest hasn't really kept up with inflation. We had 7% last year, we have 9% so far this year. So we know that we're losing buying power. So the one thing that's important is that you really can't be passive right now. You really have to look for opportunities.
What about taxes? Because as taxes go up, as they kind of always do, does this cut into what you have set aside for retirement?
Absolutely, right? I mean, you know, prices go up, taxes go up. That is not the whammy that you want when you're about to retire. But, you know, you can mitigate taxes in retirement to some degree if you plan ahead. And you can take Social Security for an example, right? Social Security was never supposed to be taxed. And then in 1982, they began taxing it. 1992, they taxed it a little bit more. And so we just need to know there are ways and formulas that you can work with that so that you can pay less taxes on your Social Security, less taxes on other things. And in Connecticut, as we know, we get taxed on that also. So if we can stay within certain guidelines, we can avoid a little bit more taxes.
And you do offer a free consultation. So when people have questions, if people want to get started, where do they go?
Yeah, well, you can go to fuchsfinancial.com. You can look us up. We have a virtual learning center where you can kind of learn a little bit more about us, or you can just call us and come in for a free consultation. We have advisors, and we're happy to go through that and really work on your individual story.
Wonderful. Ben, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us for today's CT Style Express. I'm Rachel Lutzker. We'll see you next time.